Hey guys, welcome to Nerds in a Bar. I'm Batman Marc, and we have our good friend Zach Oat with us from Diamond Select. I'm going to turn it over to Zach because Zach's going to show us all the new stuff we've got going on here.
So what we're looking at here are Marvel Gallery dioramas. We've got the Miles Morales from the PlayStation 5 game, and then we've got the Skrull, Nova, Spider-Man, the Wasp, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Dark Phoenix. That's our Bishop Premier statue, Premier collection. That's a little bit higher price point. That's $150, but the rest are all $50 price point. Yeah, don't dwell on him. He's missing a hand. And then the Vision.
So let me ask you a question, Zach. What was the hardest figure to produce?
Oh, gosh. Well, you know, our designers are real ambitious. They put out really dynamic designs, and sometimes you got to really, the sculptors got to really think on how to execute them. And so the Wasp has a lot of really delicate little things. She's got the energy blast.
That's awesome.
All of these pieces, with the exception of Miles Morales and I believe the Skrull, all of these are hand sculpted for the most part. So Gene St. Jean sculpted the Wasp and Spider-Man and Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Vision. So they're all sculpted by hand. So he's got to figure out how to execute those in practical means. Digitally, I'm sure you got to figure out exactly how Nova is supported by lightning and stuff like that. But
that's beautiful. And now you've got the mini busts, like you had the Batman series.
Yes.
You've got them now in the animated. What is this? The Ultimates?
This is the animated style busts, mini busts, and so we've got them based on the X-Men the animated series and Spider-Man the animated series. We've already put out a bunch of X-Men. And we've already put out Spider-Man, but we got the Spider-Man villains we're doing, and Storm is coming up. She's going up for pre-order, I think, end of this month.
Nice.
That's brand new. We're showing her off for the first time.
That's awesome. She looks really detailed. Very well done.
Yes, thank you.
No, it's beautiful.
These are our Premier Collection statues, like that Bishop down there. These are suggested retail price of about $150 to $200. Nice. So you got Bullseye there. You've got the Thing, a classic Thing, a Kirby-style Thing.
Love that.
And you've got Cyclops. Cyclops will have an I-beam attached that'll be firing out as he's walking forward there.
That's awesome.
And if you keep going to the right, there's actually more premieres. You got Sabretooth, and we're showing off the Human Torch for the very first time. This is the first time we're showing him. That's a Claiborne Moore sculpt.
Who did that?
Claiborne Moore, yep.
Very cool.
And to the right of him, we've got a really nice Colossus.
Let me ask you a question on your sculptors. We know Gene St. Jean, we know Claiborne Moore. How many sculptors do you keep in your corral on consignment?
Well, you know, we don't have a lot on staff. We have a few on staff who do a lot of our Star Wars stuff. But freelance, we work with more than a dozen different sculptors, probably closer to 20. There's a lot of different ones. There's Juan Pitluck, who does a lot of our mini busts. We'll see those in a minute. Claiborne Moore, Alejandra Pereira.
Oh, nice.
Let's see, Gene St. Jean, of course.
Yep.
Got Joe Mena. We work with him. Paul Harding. He did the Skrull for us.
Right.
We've got a lot of guys on the payroll, and yeah, they're all brilliant talents.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you have like one sculptor specifically that you go to for, let's say, the Marvel stuff? You know, 2 or 3 guys you go just for that. 2 or 3 guys you go to Star Wars. 2 or 3 guys you go to like Bruce Lee. Is there like, we guys have niches?
Yeah, Rocco Tartamella is one of our sculptors, and he does a lot of really good likenesses. So he'll do portraits for some of our action figures, but also a lot of our larger 1/2 scale busts, like Kato from the Green Hornet, and a lot of the Star Wars ones as well. Although Joe Mena did our Yoda, which we'll see in a little while.
Very good.
So yeah, there are some definite specialists. You know, Gene St. Jean does a lot of the Marvel stuff. He did all those galleries I talked about, and he also does a lot of our Marvel Select action figures.
Right. He's very good.
Yes.
And he's based out of Jersey, right?
Yeah, he's in New Jersey, and he sculpts entirely practically. He's working on transitioning to digital, but right now he's still 100% hands-on. Yeah.
God bless him for that.
Here's our Marvel busts. We've got, this is a 1/7 scale Captain America. That's designed by Nelson Asensio and sculpted by Juan Pitluck.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's real nice. It's part of a series. We've done Dr. Doom and Iron Man so far.
Are you guys going to be able to do the new Captain America, Falcon Captain America?
We've done an action figure of him. I don't know if we've got any other products in the works with him. We also did a Minimate and an action figure. I don't know if we have any resin planned, but I guess we'll see. He's going to be showing up in the movies at some point, so we'll have other opportunities to do it, even if we miss the opportunity with the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
We're here at Venom now.
Yep, Venom.
Movie and everything coming
Yep,
out.
that's a 1/6 scale comic-based bust. That's another. Actually, that's sculpted by Nelson and Juan as well. But it's a 1/6 scale instead of 1/7 scale, and this will go with our 1/6 scale Carnage bust that we released previously.
The detail on the tongue is ridiculous.
Yes.
And of course you've got a
the
Green Goblin.
Yep, that's one of our Legends in 3 Dimensions half scale busts, so it's a little larger. And it's about 8 to 10 inches. The great part about these is they're all designed by Joe Allard. He designs all of our Legends in 3 Dimensions busts, and he always makes a great base design. So you can see the pumpkin bond there.
With the smoke coming out.
With the smoke coming out. Yep. To the right of them, you can see some of our Scotty Young-based animated style statues. And these are all based on Scotty Young's art for Marvel Comics. The Young Marvel, they call it. So Apocalypse is coming up, and so is Nightcrawler.
Very cool. Very cool. And as we move down, we have a Scarlet Witch figure, which is that a Marvel Select?
Yep, that's a Marvel Select action figure, 7-inch scale. Should have around 16 to 18 points of articulation. And it comes with WandaVision, based off of WandaVision, yeah. Nice. And it's got an interchangeable head and interchangeable hands and some hex effects.
Nice. And then the Minimates, of course, are always a treat. I like the Minimates.
Oh, I love the Minimates.
Partial to that because I like the, I guess the old Lego style kind of minifigures.
Sure.
I've always had them as kids.
Yeah, no, the Minimates, these are 2-inch, fully posable, 14 points of articulation each, and they're fully interchangeable, like I said, and this is a series that's based off of Dark Phoenix Saga. Right. So you've got a couple of characters we've never made before, including Corsair, Lilandra, and Gladiator. Yeah, we've never made those characters before as Minimates. And this is Series 81. This is Series 81. Series 80 is out now, and this is 81, and we're working on 82.
That's amazing. And of course, you can't not have the Watcher.
Yes, the Watcher.
And that, what form, is that a figure or is that a statue?
That's a select action figure, 7-inch scale.
Wow.
And it's going to be coming out hopefully early next year. It's a reissue of a figure we did a long time ago that people have been asking us to reissue forever.
I thought you had done one.
Yeah, we've been trying to bring him out forever. There's been a lot of hurdles to jump through, but now we've finally got him coming out. And it's perfect timing with the What If series.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Now, what did you change from the original one to the new one?
I believe it's 100% the same. I'm not 100% certain about the base, but I'm pretty sure that's the base he originally came with.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
Yeah, this is exactly if you have the original one, that's what you're going to be getting here.
Very good. Excellent. All right, and as we move on, we've got down here, because of the new movie Snake Eyes, you guys did a whole series of stuff that came out, not because of, but you knew it was coming. Please give us details on these. Sure.
This is another one of our Legends in 3 Dimensions bust, half-scale bust of Storm Shadow. It's really detailed on the back. He's got a ton of weapons and his arrows and the swords and ninja stars and things like that. It's a really detailed piece, again, designed by Joe Allard.
Is this the first one of this style bust?
Yes.
For G.I. Joe?
Yes, we have a bunch of these coming. Destro and Snake Eyes are both in the works, so you're going to see a lot of characters in this lineup. So that's the PVC diorama. That's Snake Eyes. So that'll be $50 when it comes out. Timbers, this is a resin prototype, so Timbers not exactly where he's supposed to be. He sagged a little bit, but he'll be very dynamically leaping into action in the final
he'll
piece.
Be like almost in midair.
Yeah, he'll be in midair. So that should be a lot more dynamic when you see it in the real production piece. The Destro to the right of him is also pretty dynamic. He's firing his missile. He's running through the sewers. He's got his briefcase there. It's a really great piece, and we did have a variant of him coming out as well in his Prophet Director outfit, which is leopard print,
yes.
Gold helmet.
Yes.
It's a very cool piece. Both of them are very awesome.
At least the action figure. That was hysterical.
Yeah.
We call him Pimp Daddy.
They used to. Prophet Director is the new preferred nomenclature, but they kept the PD. So, and down here we've got our G.I. Joe Minimates series. The first box set is a free comic book day box set that's going to be shipping to stores next week. Yeah, to the one to the left.
box.
Yep, that's coming out next week. It's running a little late because Free Comic Book Day was in August, but
Right.
shipping is all over the place in between China and Los Angeles, so not everything is arriving when it's supposed to.
Yeah.
That's Series 1 and Series 2 right there. We're going to be reissuing some of the Free Comic Book Days figures in new color schemes, and we're going to be pairing them, doing a G.I. Joe set and a Cobra set.
2 packs.
4 packs. 4 packs.
packs.
So
Nice.
the 2 Cobras and the 2 Joes from the Free
Yes.
Comic Book Day set are going to be paired up with the 2 new Joes and the 2 new Cobras, and they're going to be different enough
Heroes,
that
villains.
yeah, heroes and villains.
Joes,
Yeah.
Cobra.
And Snake Eyes is more of a comic look right now in the Free Comic Book Day set, but he's going to be more of a cartoon look when he comes out in the box
So
set.
will he be blue?
Yeah, he'll have the black details. He'll have like a gray costume with the black details.
Got it.
And
And
over,
of course,
yep. So
we
that's
have
series.
our
That's
Transformers.
yep. That's Series 2 of our Transformers Minimates.
Nice.
Grimlock, Megatron, Soundwave, and Blaster, and those will be going up for pre-order end of this month. And then just this past week, Series 1 hit, the one you see in packaging there. So that is in stores right now.
I see you have Blaster's alternate mode as part of this series here. Why didn't you guys do the smaller alternate modes for each of the Transformers, and what was the reasoning behind just doing Blaster?
I think our designer just really likes Blaster. The Soundwave accessory would have been cool. It would have been really small. That may have been part of the reason they didn't do it, or maybe they just could only fit one thing in there. But you got to admit it's a pretty cool accessory. Also, you can't really hold Soundwave in a Minimate hand, but Blaster's got a handle, so it'd be easier to interact with the Minimate with the Minimate figures. You give it to a human Minimate, he can carry it around. But that's a good question. We should have made. We should be making alternate forms for everybody, but obviously you can't do that for Grimlock because that's a whole other Minimate altogether. But yeah, the little guys would have been cool to do. We just got the Black Hornet, the Green Hornet license. I always get Green Hornet and Black Beauty. I'm always transposing them in my head. Green Hornet, and especially when we're talking about Kato wearing all black as he does. But Green Hornet license is new for us, and this one is authorized likeness by the Bruce Lee family.
That's just fantastic. The transition you guys were able to make from the original Bruce Lee model to being able to grab this Green Hornet one is just killer. I mean, that was, you know, the stars aligned for you guys on that, and I really appreciate that you're able to do that.
Yeah, the president, DST Chuck, he's very savvy about these things. He always is looking forward to the next couple of steps to figure out what he can do. And I think he's wanted to do Green Hornet for a long time. And I think once we finished up Batman and once we got the Bruce Lee license, I think it all just fell into place.
Very nice.
So that's definitely something that we were very happy about. And we're still doing Bruce Lee products as well, just based on his likeness and
So this is the new one
photography.
right here.
Yep, this is the upcoming piece, Earth. We've done 2 other ones. One that was water, and it was him moving his hands, and it looked like water. And one where he was kicking, and it looked like fire. And this is called Earth, where he's shattering the stone with his feet.
Oh, the theme.
Yeah. So, and we'll be doing a 4th one at some point in the future.
So using the elements as part of his environment, almost kind of like, and I hate to say Avatar, but using that. And I really enjoy, I'm just looking at the statue, the detail on his gi, on his top, on his sleeves, billowing out as the earth is shattering underneath his feet is just absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you very much. It's a really well done piece. I believe all the Bruce Lee pieces are sculpted by Rocco Tardamella.
He's amazing.
He's great with the likeness. Yeah, he's great with the action details as well.
Moving on, keeping it in the karate theme, we have.
Yeah, we've got our Power Rangers license. We're going to be doing a lot of these Power Rangers busts. These are the Legends in 3 dimensions again. And this is half scale, about 10 inches tall. And yeah, this is the Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And we're going to be doing, original Power Ranger. Well, original American Power Rangers anyway.
Right.
It would be great to do some of the stuff from the original Japanese series, the Sentai series. But this is the big, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, what everybody thinks of when they think of Power Rangers. So we're starting with the Red Ranger, and we're going to do some more, I think, from that original American series. Hasbro now owns the rights to the Power Rangers. And so that's part of our overall Hasbro deal we've been doing with the Transformers and the G.I. Joe.
Nice.
We're also going to make some Gem and the Hologram products, if you can believe it.
Oh, that's great. That's hysterical. So carrying forward with the new statue lines you guys have, speaking of Avatar, as we were discussing earlier, you've got a new assortment of Avatar statues. Why don't you get us some details on that?
Sure. These are our gallery dioramas. Again, about a suggested retail price of $50. This is Zuko. He just hit this past week, so if you go to your comic shop, you can maybe able to find him or order through an online retailer. Katara is a little older. She's here, but she is actually available now. You can still get her off of our website, diamondselecttoys.com. And Aang is an older one. He was the first one we put out with, but we're working on one for Toph, who's the Earthbender. So she should be she's a very popular character, so we expect good things from her.
Very good. Very good. And as we go to our right here, I see that we've got the Muppets are back in town.
Yep, that's Sam the Eagle and Rizzo. People have been asking us to put those out for a while. We originally offered them a while back, but the orders weren't there. But now we're finding that orders are going up for the Muppets, so we're able to make Sam the Eagle and Rizzo happen.
And that's now Disney, isn't it?
Yep, Disney owns the Muppets, so we're working with them on that. We work with Disney on a lot of different licenses, including obviously Marvel and Lucas, but those are kind of separately treated. But Tron is part of that, and the Black Hole, and Pirates of the Caribbean.
From Bruce Lee, we go to Brandon Lee. Down below, we have ourselves a statue and others available. Why don't you get into deets on that?
Sure, that's another gallery diorama you're looking at right there, $50 SRP. That's the second one we've done in this series. The first one was him at the window. This one is him on the rooftop. Very awesome piece. A lot of people are really loving this one. That's about 10 inches tall. And then to the right, you've got the Legends in 3 Dimensions bust. This is the half scale, again, sculpted by Rocco Tartamella, designed by Joe Allard.
Nice.
And it's just a really nice piece. You can see the rooftop base is very detailed, and then on the sides, it's a gravestone. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't see the details on that. Yes, very well done.
And then let's see. To the far right, you've got the Premier Collection statue, him on the fire flaming crow base. And this is a Premier Collection resin statue, so this is about 175 suggested retail price.
So it's solid.
Yeah, it's a little more
the PVC style.
Yeah, well, the PVCs are definitely solid. They're definitely more durable. The resin ones, you drop a resin piece, you're done. But the PVC ones can take a little bit of a beating. So in addition to being less expensive, they're also more durable.
That's just really well done. And this was done by which sculptors?
I believe this is another Rocco Tartamella sculpt. I'm not sure who did the design on this one.
Well done all around. All right, and now as we go to the last shelf on the side, we've got our Lords of the Rings that you guys are really just knocking the shit out of the park. Why don't you give us some information on these guys now?
Let's see, we've got Series 3 you're looking at right there, Aragorn and the Moria Orc. And the Moria Orc comes with interchangeable heads. You can make different orcs, and it's got a couple different weapons too. And Aragorn comes with a couple of different swords. You can have them from different points in the trilogy. And now those are the last two figures you need to build Sauron. Series 1 through 3, you can build Sauron.
So it's a build-a-figure set.
Yes, build-a-figure set. So those two will come with additional parts to build Sauron. And then after that, you'll have the full 13-inch figure. Gollum is going to be a deluxe figure with some additional parts that go to other characters. And then Series 4 is going to be Gandalf and the Uruk-hai. And Gandalf comes with extra hands and the sword and the staff. And the Uruk-hai comes with an interchangeable head and a couple different weapons, a sword and a spear.
Okay. Let me ask you one serious question. Where is my precious?
I believe that that Gollum comes with an interchangeable ring-holding hand, so I think he does have that. But he also comes with some accessories that go with other characters. So we'll have an axe for Gimli, and a sword, the swords for Legolas, a fish, and also some additional arrows for Legolas as well.
I saw the fish. I thought that was hysterical. Very funny.
These are our Cobra Kai Series 1. We previously did a box set for San Diego, but these are going to come with more accessories and on individual cards. So John Kreese, Johnny Lawrence, Danny LaRusso, and then and they come with accessories. You can see some of the weapons they have there, like a sai and a bow staff.
The bonsai tree.
Yeah, we got a bonsai tree, and we got Danny's drum. And then to the right, we've got an exclusive for previews. This one is only available through the previews catalog through Diamond Comics, and it's the Eagle Fang Karate logo shirt for Johnny Lawrence.
That's great. I love it. Just really phenomenal sculpts. Was this done by somebody we know?
The heads were sculpted by Chris Dahlberg, who was formerly one of the Four Horsemen.
Oh, no way!
Yep, and I believe...
He went solo.
Yes, I'm sorry, the bodies were sculpted by him, and the heads were sculpted by, I believe, Rocco Tartamella. He did the likeness on these.
That's wonderful.
And yeah.
So this is just the beginning, or is this it?
We are doing a Series 2.
And the Series 2 will be mostly the children?
I think at this point, I don't know if we have other variants planned of any of the main characters, but
Okay.
I think you're going to see some of the supporting characters from the show.
Very good, very good. Looking forward to that.
This is our Sonic Gallery diorama. It's in scale to our other gallery dioramas, so it's about 4 to 5 inches tall. They can have a lower SRP than our regular PVCs. I believe that $50 price point is actually incorrect. I think it's closer to 40.
Okay.
But that's based on the movie, and we offered it as a statue a while back, but we ended up going back and rejiggering it and offering it as a gallery. So this will be made out of PVC, lower price point, and
Was the statue bigger?
I don't know if the statue was bigger necessarily, but it was made out of resin, so it was more expensive.
Right.
So we went back and we offered it as a lower price figure, and this is the one we're going forward with. I believe that's a production sample, so it looks really good.
It does. Very nice. And then, of course, the Iron Giant, which is really making a comeback.
This is the battle ready version. So he comes with additional gun hands that'll swap out,
Nice.
and he still has light up eyes, just like the previous release.
Right. Now, did you create a little mini? I forgot the young man's name.
Hogarth. The
Hogarth.
original release had a magnetic Hogarth hue that attached to his
Right,
shoulder.
Right. I remember.
I
that.
don't believe this one comes with that, just due to it being the battle mode. But I'd have to triple check on that.
Very cool. Very cool.
This is the arcade box set for Tron.
It's got 3 figures.
It's
I'm
got
sorry.
Tron, Sark, and Flynn in there, and it's meant to recreate, the actual video for the images from the game. And we tried to replicate the actual handle of the game, and it's got a black light inside, and all the figures are black light reactive.
Oh,
So you push
beautiful.
a button, the light goes on. No batteries in this one. This is just a sample.
That's okay.
But you turn the lights go on, and all the figures light up.
That's beautiful. And the paint deco looks like it would actually just jump out of the video screen from the black light once it hits it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
Done. Is
if
this
you-
the beginning of something new, or is this?
I think it's just another way for us to offer the Tron figures, because the Tron figures are doing very well for us, and we wanted to go back and make them blacklight reactive, which the original releases weren't all blacklight reactive.
Right.
They had different colors of paint, and that led to different reactive levels. But so these are all definitely reactive, and they have the blacklight built in. We've had a lot of luck with the blacklight box sets.
What else have you done, Blacklight?
We did a Nightmare for Christmas blacklight box set. We have one of them here at the show, where you light it up, and the Oogie Boogie is green. He glows green. You got Santa Claus. He glows, and Jack. He glows too. So
That's great.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Wonderful job. And the cycle. Did you guys get the license yet for the cycle?
no, we have not done a Tron cycle. I think a Tron cycle in scale to our 7-inch figures would be a little too pricey. We did do a Minimate Tron cycle for Kingdom Hearts, because
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts, they go to that world. So
Right.
we made a Tron Minimate, a Sark Minimate, and then we made Minimates of Goofy and Donald and Sora in their Tron outfits.
Oh, right,
and,
right,
Tr-
right.
and
I
Sora
remember
and Sora came with a Tron bike from the video game. This is the start of our Star Wars section. Here are our 1/6 scale busts. We've got Blue Snaggletooth. He'll have a holiday version as well with some interchangeable parts.
Nice.
A C-3PO with Boba Frick, Babu Frick, working on his head there. Emperor Palpatine is next. This is him as he appeared in Rise of Skywalker. And then Count Dooku as he appeared in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, very nicely.
Or Revenge of the Sith, I believe.
And these were sculpted by who?
That one is actually by Gene St. Jean. Gene's a big horror fan, so he loves Christopher Lee.
Nice.
The other ones are sculpted, I believe, in-house by our Gentle Giant Limited sculpting team.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, they're really detail-oriented. Love the work. I mean, you guys always do great work. We love your stuff. I can't praise you guys enough. And now below, we've got something that looks almost like action figures that I had as a kid in '77, but they're freaking huge. Why don't you tell me about these?
These are our jumbo figures. They're 1/6 scale, 12-inch versions of old Kenner figures. But we've started to expand the line to include figures that were not made by Kenner in the original line. So what you see here is a concept Luke Skywalker based on Ralph McQuarrie's concept art.
Yes.
And he'll come with a white lightsaber, and he's got the mask on. And they've got 5 points of articulation. So they're not superposable, but they
don't
have...
need to be.
No, they have the same articulation that they had back in the day. To his left, you can see concept Darth Vader. Again, based on the Ralph McQuarrie art. And he has I believe he has a retractable lightsaber blade in his hand. I could be wrong about
very
that.
cool. And then, of course, our new favorite, our space cowboy of all time, The Mandalorian.
Yeah, this is our Beskar version of the Mandalorian. This one's available for pre-order now. I'm sorry, this is not the Beskar version. This is the original first appearance version, where he comes with the Amban rifle. We also have a Beskar version. This one is exclusive to Big Bad Toy Store and the Star Wars Premiere Guild on GentleGiantLimited.com.
And what's the price point on these things?
These are all $80 each.
Very nice.
And so he comes with his Amban rifle, and then we're going to be offering a Beskar version that's going to come with a blaster. I believe that one's up for pre-order now, and that's not exclusive. And we have some other ones in the works. We've got a Grand Moff Tarkin that's exclusive to Entertainment Earth, and we've got a Han Solo in Stormtrooper disguise that's an exclusive to our Premiere Guild.
Very nice.
These are our Milestone statues. These are about 1/6 scale, so about 12 inches tall, and they are. They're all upcoming. Boba Fett there is actually pre-sold out. He's very popular, obviously, with the TV show coming up.
Yep, Book of Boba Fett on its way.
Yep. And we've done Boba Fett before, but we had to do a new one because he's just so incredibly popular and everything that's going on with him. Ben Kenobi, I think this is the first one we've done with him, of him as an old man in the Milestones category, the 1/6 scale category. So that one's coming up. And then we also have the Stormtrooper, a classic A New Hope Stormtrooper on the right there.
Very good. And these are PVC or?
No, these are resin.
These are resin.
SRP of about $175 to $250, depending on the character.
Right. Just incredible.
Yeah, the 1/6 scale we call Milestones, and then the 1/7 scale we call Premiere Collection.
Milestones is 7. Premieres is.
Milestones is 1/6,
1/6,
12 inch. And the premieres are a little smaller. We have a couple premieres I'll show you in a little bit, but a lot of the statues over here are Milestones. Here's some more of our 1/6 busts. This is the Death Trooper from The Mandalorian. They appear at the season finale of Series 1, I believe. There's a classic A New Hope Darth Vader. Darth Vader always does very well for us, of course. And then to the left, you've got a couple of characters from the Star Wars comics. You've got 000, and you've got Dr. Aphra. Now, 000 is Dr. Aphra's murderous protocol droid.
Looks like Edward Scissor 3PO.
Yeah, he's got the crazy tool hands that come out to eviscerate people and torture them for information. It's a very interesting character.
And then explain Dr. Aphra.
Dr. Aphra is they call her a rogue archaeologist. She is kind of like the Indiana Jones of the Star Wars universe. She investigates ruins and temples and collects antiquities and technology. And she's done some work for Darth Vader, but mostly she is a freelance. So
she's the Lara Croft mixed with Indiana Jones kind of raider.
Absolutely.
This is Leia in prison, right?
Yep, this is her from A New Hope, Princess Leia, and she's got... we have an exclusive version of her for the website where she actually comes with a mouse droid, the MSC6 droid. But this is a very popular one. People have been really complimenting us on our likeness for this piece.
It's really well done. And what's the price point on these, and what's the manufactured product?
These are other Milestones, so that one's $200. I believe the next one, the Mandalorian with Grogu, is going to be about $250 or $350.
Okay.
It's a very dynamic piece. Yeah, the resins, these are all resins, like the ones we looked at the bottom. These are all 1/6 scale. And that is the Mandalorian with the child, Grogu, and it's a really dynamic piece.
Beautiful.
To his right, we've got another Grogu that we're doing with him in the pram. That's 1/6 scale as well. And that one's a little less expensive, obviously, $125.
Right.
And these will all be coming out early next year, probably. Shipping with the Trans-Pacific shipping is all backed up in China and in Los Angeles. So a lot of our dates have been pushed back. But this is the Jedi Luke from Return of the Jedi. And this is another 1/6 scale Milestone statue. This one is another upcoming piece. This is going to be coming out early 2022 as well. This is the another Legends in 3 Dimensions bust, this classic Stormtrooper. We're showing this off for the first time here at the show. So it's one half scale, about 10 inches tall. Another Joe Allard design. I believe this is a Rocco. This might be I got to check if this is Rocco or Joe Menace sculpt.
Beautiful. I love the sheen on it. It really pops. It looks just like you're in the movie with the character.
Yeah, it's very glossy. And that's Boba Fett, our half-scale Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back. This is one version that's pre-sold out. It's very popular, and we're going to be doing an international edition as well with a slightly different deco on the base.
Okay.
For our international customers and also for our Premier Guild.
Got it.
This is the first order. Oh, and then next is the First Order Trooper, which is up for pre-order now.
Very good. Very good. And then as we continue over, coming across the top here, are these part of the same line?
Yes, these are more Legends in 3 dimensions. So we've got Yoda. This is designed by Joe Allard again, sculpted by Joe Allard and sculpted by Joe Mena. 2 Joes. And we're showing this one off for the very first time here at the show.
I like how they did the detail of his hair coming over his ears.
And that's our pilot Luke Skywalker, where you can see the really cool base there. I forgot to mention the Yoda base, which is his house on Dagobah. It's a really cool piece.
Oh, okay.
And then the Luke Skywalker base is an X-Wing with R2-D2 in it.
Oh, that's great. I just noticed that. Yeah, there's R2-D2. Very cool.
And then you've got his opponent to the right. You got the TIE Fighter pilot. A very cool piece. We actually have a variant on this one that is a specific TIE Fighter pilot, Havina Von Reg from the Star Wars Squadrons video game.
Yep.
That one we actually have on sale here at the show, but it's a very cool variant with a big red triangle over her mask that is very striking. I haven't played the Squadrons game myself, but the character design is very cool.
Very cool.
These are our animated style busts. These are a little smaller. They're 1/7 scale. But that's Wrecker from the Clone Wars. We've got a Bad Batch actually, and we got a variant of him where he comes with his helmet that's available on the website.
So it's not interchangeable.
Not this one. No, this is the one for general public is not interchangeable. Just the unmasked version. But there's an interchangeable version available on our website.
Very nice.
Darth Vader. This one is based on his appearance in Star Wars Rebels, and this one there is also you get a masked version. At the specialty stores, but on the website there's an exclusive with an interchangeable battle-damaged helmet.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
And then
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan. This one actually comes with the interchangeable helmet in both editions. Well, in the one there's only one edition. It does come with an interchangeable helmet, and that's based on her appearance in Rebels, of course.
So, let me ask you.
Clone Wars. I'm sorry.
Why are these $100, $60? And Bo-Katan now jumps up to 120. Is there manufacturing, or
it's just how each piece prices out? Things like capes can add a lot of cost to pieces.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure all these prices are entirely 100% accurate.
That's fine. That's fine.
I think Darth Vader actually is more than $59.99, and I think Wrecker is $99 because he's so big.
Right.
And then Bo-Katan, she's got the 2 different heads that does raise the price a little bit.
Interchangeables,
Yeah.
right? Sure.
And then last but not least, we got Darth Maul, based on his appearance in Rebels. I believe his lightsaber is double-bladed. I think we only have one blade here, but there's been some discussion about that, whether that's correct or not.
Okay. And then we're sliding down to the next shelf, and we've got Rex.
Yep, these are 1/6 scale busts, so a little bit bigger, but they are still based on the animated series. But we do them when we do the 1/6 bust, we do them in a more realistic style.
Right.
So this is a realistically styled Old Man Rex from Clone Wars. I say Clone Wars, but it might be Rebels. I'm not sure about that. The Old Man Rex shows up in Rebels, so I believe that's. You can't trust the cards sometimes.
So now we got Kanan Jarrus, which is really cool.
Yep. He's got an interchangeable head as well. I believe that Rex has an interchangeable head where you can have a helmeted head and then 2 gun hands because he likes his 2 guns. But Kanan Jarrus definitely comes with an interchangeable head on this one.
And then, of course, the Premier Collectibles Clone Wars Bo-Katan statue.
Yes, these are those Premier Collection statues I mentioned earlier. So like the Crow and like the Marvel ones we were looking at, these are 1/7 scale, so a little smaller than our 1/6 scale statues. But this is a really dynamic piece, the Bo-Katan, and she's got an interchangeable head for a helmeted version, and she's got an interchangeable hand that'll hold a blaster, I believe.
Very cool. Really well done. Who sculpted these?
You're putting me on the spot. Let me see if I can figure it out. I believe this was designed by Barry Bradfield, Barry Bradfield does a lot of our animated style pieces. So he actually comes from an animation background. So he designed all of the Batman '66 busts.
Oh yeah,
and
my favorite.
yeah,
My favorite line.
and he designed this piece as well, I believe.
Have you stopped with the with the Batman '66? Is that it?
I think we've talked about revisiting it in the future, but right now we're not doing any DC products for the
Okay.
time being.
Right, right.
There's definitely some characters left to do,
Good.
And also some different scales left to do. We'd love to be able to do some larger scale stuff and
Oh, that'd be
and
nice.
some of the different product categories that we offer.
'66 made a huge comeback, and you guys were like at the forefront of the original introduction to the new '66 blast that just opened up wide. Moving on to Rex, which is absolutely a stunning figure.
Yes, there are a couple pieces. This is a prototype, and there are a couple pieces missing. But this is Rex, and he comes with an interchangeable head as well, masked and unmasked. It's a really great piece. Another Barry Bradfield design. I think it came out really great.
It's just really well done with the bomb in his right hand, the grenade in his right hand, and then he's ready to just blast anybody coming at him. Do the heads swap out?
Yes, they do.
Very good. Very well done. Incredible art.
These are two more Milestones pieces. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, the young Obi-Wan Kenobi from Revenge of the Sith, with a sliced up battle droid at his feet. That's a really great piece. I love that one.
Details are incredible.
Yeah,
they
they
really
got
did a nice job.
great likeness on that one too. And then to the left, you can see the final piece in our case, which is the Milestones Darth Maul. Now, this is based on his final duel with Ahsoka Tano in Clone Wars,
Okay.
and we're going to be offering this. We're offering this one now on our website, and there will be an Ahsoka to pair with it. That'll come
nice.
later on. So if you order the Darth Maul, then you have first dibs on getting the Ahsoka Tano.
Very good. That's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful work. You guys are always top notch. And now that you got Gentle Giant coming into the picture, how does that work for you? Does it make your job easier, doesn't it?
You know what? We brought on some additional people to help with the workload. We've got a couple of people, Alyssa and Jesse, who are running the social side of things.
Okay.
And so I don't have to do all the We got one person running Gentle Giant social media and one person running DST social media. I handle a lot of the press and the fan outreach and advertising and things and copywriting and things like that. So it's the same amount of work for me since we've added in the Gentle Giant stuff, but it's really just sort of all merged together now. So we're fully integrated, and it's fun. It's just more fun stuff to work with. What we don't have here for sale are our 3 con exclusives because of just the crazy shipping that's going on. So we're offering for pre-order on our website. On Diamond Select Toys, we have the X-Force version of Deadpool in the gray and black costume.
Oh, nice.
And then on the GentleGiantLimited.com site, we've got Dark Ray, the Ray from Rise of Skywalker, where she's got the evil face. Actually, it's interchangeable, good and evil. Well, not good, but no teeth and no teeth heads. And then there is a third exclusive, which is Zombie Dr. Doom bust. And that one is we've sold out on our website, pre-sold out because it's not out yet. But it's available through other retailers. So you can go through your local comic shop, or you can go through online retailers like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth to pre-order it.
Very good, very good. Excellent. Well, Zach, I want to thank you so much for taking us through the lines. For Nerds in a Bar, I'm Batman Marc. We've got the Gilness behind the camera, and our good friend Zach Oat from Diamond Select Toys. We're out from New York Comic Con 2021, folks. We'll see you around.